This, in case you're wondering what we're about to watch, this is this morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. This top 8 happened, and it's where was this? I don't know what city and in what country this is in, but it's in somewhere in the EU. Barcelona, Mexico. That's not in Mexico, you ignorant bigot. Barcelona, Mexico. No pants. You really need to read a book every now and then. It'll do you some good. I'm pretty sure Barcelona is in France. Right? I'm just kidding. But I didn't know it was in Barcelona.
Thank you.
That's cool. That's pretty hype. Spirathon or whatever. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the subscription. Yeah. Papa John's. Better ingredients. Sure. Well, we can hit play already. See how they do small talk in Europe. You know, the funny thing about Europe and Tekken is, historically, you don't really hear... They've kind of been like the ugly duckling. You know what I mean? What is this guy talking about? Opinion on Kappa mods banning porn posts. Look, I got bigger fish to fry, dude.
Thank you.
Keep it down, Sober HS. Thanks. What was I talking about, man? A memory wipe. Rocks Zor. Thanks, man. And Purple Panda Post. Are you watching the right VOD? I don't know. I hope I am. Let's see what this one says. Top 6, which means 8. Because it's top 8. This is Cadillac. I don't know where he's from. He might be from space. From the look of it.
First round, let's go. Who's gonna take the lead first? That is Kalak with the pressure.
Wow, is that overlay gonna be on screen the whole time? Crying is not enough level of directing here. You gotta be kidding me, right? Did any of you watch this? This overlay is hype. Oh, okay, good. Be cool. I was about to get super turned up about this overlay. Wow. Damn. It really fits the game. Work around the life bars. Gaming code. Thanks. Are you guys familiar with any of these players? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about how the are the ugly ducklings, right? Because so all these years, right, you always hear about USA and Japan and Korea, right? But I feel like Europe has a lot of really good players, but it's kind of like one of those situations where all the big tournaments always happen in US or Asia, right? Well, I feel like this year specifically is such a great opportunity for them because they have so many tournaments like this to qualify, and the finals are in Europe as well. First time ever. So I think that's a good strat.
Dude, clown the Euros. They're a huge community and they suck and they whine all the time.
You see what I mean? Okay, so you guys are isolating this guy as an asshole, right? Okay, look, you guys are isolating this guy as an asshole, right? But you have to look deeper beyond what you're seeing here at the surface, okay? The surface, yeah, you get a little butthurt, whatever. But the sentiment that he's giving is something that a lot of people share. A lot of people in the chat are agreeing with that guy. And that's not because Europe is not good. It's just because they haven't had the opportunity. Just give me a moment to compose myself for a second. They haven't had the opportunity. What was I saying? I'm just kidding. This year is going to be different though. Come on, man. Sonny Clark. It's like, it's unfair because my instinct kicks in, right? I have this like really animal instinct to talk shit. So I was really being genuine, but it's like, come on, the instinct, you know? It kicks in and it's so hard to resist, but it's not true. In fact, there are a lot of European players that are way better than the average US player that gets really a lot of attention, right? Famous US players, but European player you never heard of is going to clobber that guy. As long as they don't ban button binding to the shoulders, because they fucking love that shit. They love it. 5 extra buttons, yeah, throw, whatever. You gotta you gotta learn to accept it. Those are the rules. I don't know anything about these players. Never heard of them. But now I've heard of them, so next time I'm gonna be like, oh shit, it's
They have never made a top 8 and they have a huge player base. #Scrubs.
I talked through a big part of that, but you just gave me a shitload of money. And more importantly than the fact that you just gave me a shitload of money, you made me laugh pretty hard a few minutes ago. And that's really more than... You can't buy laughs, right? So, thanks, man. Just, you know, whatever. You know, whatever. Thanks, Sonny Clark, and Dirtman. Thanks very much. You know, it's true. I've gotten more than... Oh, resetting son of a bitch. I've gotten lots of people saying, hey, why don't you talk more shit about European Tekken? Honestly, I'm surprised that I get that, because it's like...
That was very good.
Do you think it was a change?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's... classy, right? Because they seem very sensitive about it, and it's fair, because so many people have that shitty attitude. You know, the reason it's funny is because they're so sensitive about it. You know? It's the same reason you guys get so excited about Kokoma and how he's gay. It's because he's so sensitive about being asked that question, you know? Same concept. That's why you find that to be funny. I don't personally think it's funny the way that you guys try and, you know, I don't get that. You leave the guy alone, man. Who knows what it's like in Korea? Maybe there's some weird restriction to your ability to be gay. You don't know. I don't know. You could be really striking a nerve.
Thank you.
Whatever, who gives a shit? It's not funny, though. Can we skip? Yeah, I always think this is live. This happened today.
But because there is Lord to beat him, so that's and he's gonna be like, Kuma.
Oh, here we go. Now here are the celebs. Are we trying to BGC? Do we have a new candidate? We could use a new Akuma player in the BGC. All right. Super Akuma versus Asim. Both of these guys top notch. This guy specifically. There was an era where this guy was like the ghost. You couldn't touch him. Unbeatable. In Tekken 6, in Europe, he was like the one. Everyone always said, you're not going to beat Asim. But, you know, that was a long time ago. Tekken 6, 8 years ago. So, just saying, he's been around. He's been around. Tropical Punch, what's up, man? Thanks very much. I appreciate it, dude. Shaquille Uniel, thanks. Damn, we got that sick overlay again. Dan, the main man, and Dirt Man, thanks, guys. And Sonny Clark, thank you again. Thanks for that laugh. It's only because, you know, man, what are you gonna do, dude? It's shit's funny. I can't tell you about some of these situations I've been, but when you're put into a situation where you can't laugh. But the thing in front of you, what are you supposed to do, right? Sometimes it's like the most fucked up the most fucked up situation a human could be in. Yeah, those are really tough. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Because it's inappropriate, you know? But what are you supposed to do?
Oh, there it is. That is one of the problems in this matchup. The focus attack against the wide running 2. He stops that option, and that's downstairs.
Do you guys know what the commentators' names are? Is one of them Sephi Black?
That's Rage for Dragunov. What he can do? Oh, he knew. Very nice patient and punish. Going downstairs. That is the last floor. We're going to the last Floor. Let's go.
One more hit. No dags.
He tried to
Mexican commentary, no pants, please.
Yeah, he takes the second
Hey
round. Very
man,
nice.
good pacing.
Attack.
Pizza with wine, thanks, dude. And hey, Carl, thanks, guys. Very nice of you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Please. Who are these commentators, though?
The last one.
Oh,
Here we
there it
go.
is.
As we said. As we
Exactly. And
Thanks,
that's
guys.
Oh, that is a statement to Asim. Super Akuma is
said.
saying,
Please change to Akuma.
we
As
want
in,
to see Akuma.
do it for the community.
That was really good. He's thinking.
Thinking.
He's dropping off good.
Can I get a translator in here?
Katarina. Oh, but he's
Oh,
going.
no, just stage select.
Okay. He's staying with Dragunov. I've heard people, like, many people say this matchup is bad just because of the focus attack against the War Running 2.
Exactly. You cannot do it for free.
Yeah.
Like on all the other matchups.
Damn.
Not for free, but we know. You
Not easy to follow, but that's all right.
It's more than a half of the bar, you know? Just one
Yeah.
focus attack.
But let's see, this one doesn't
We need
have four
subtitles.
players.
That'd be so sick.
Let's see what.
That would be Hanzo Gonzo working his ass off. Oh man, that would be so tight. Get Hanzo Gonzo on it, dude. Subtitles for these EU streams. You guys are thinking in Spanish just the same way these commentators are speaking in Spanish. Nice shit, dude. I like that idea. Write that down. Hanzo Gonzo just typing his ass off for subtitles. He's gonna slip a bunch of weird dick jokes in there too. Just like crying is not enough. The subtitles are always different from what they're saying and shit. I can already see it now.
Nice corner on that.
Man.
The wall.
You know Akuma is a beast tournament character.
Hey, with something
Beast
to the
tournament
next one,
character.
can
You know that?
run into
Akuma.
Very close. The bridge drive.
Super limited, but
He got the wall with that jab.
the
Looking to keep him out.
areas that he excels in specifically are like perfect for, you know, it's like the dodge demon. It's perfect for going in a straight line. Like if the tournament were in a straight line, this is the dodge demon right here.
Yeah.
It's just made for going in a straight line. He's a tournament beast.
Jump at the explode.
What a nice
This character is a tournament character. Long set, I mean, what are you gonna do? How many times are you gonna do the same fucking shit, you know, over and over, right? It's gonna be hard, you know? Eventually, they're gonna figure you out and clobber your ass. But in tournament, yellow uppercuts when you feel real ballsy, comeback potential out the wazoo, as long as you got the execution, which, fuck, if Ricksta could do it, right?
Oh, and we got two, but oh my god, here it is. This
And then the scrambles, he's the king of scrambles. I don't know, maybe Xiao Yu's the queen of scrambles, but he's the king of scrambles, right?
What a nice grab. But he
Who deals with scrambles better than this motherfucker? Mexican Akuma?
He missed the console there.
Nobody.
Now he's paying for it.
Scrambles, what I mean by scrambles are, you know, Tekken is since it's a 3D game, the number of variables are vast. So sometimes things happen. You're off axis, your character goes over them, you go under them, you do a move and it whiffs. Just the scrambles. You end up in a situation that was unpredictable. But from an unpredictable position, Akuma has invincibility and a back turn knockdown sweep and the ability to jump anywhere he wants. So I think Akuma is a mega ultra monster.
French players are
In the scrambles, just he specifically is just so good in tournament. He has the tournament chops, you know, tournament character. Damn, this is like a summer.
it's different. It's just
It's like a
Tekken.
the beach, right?
Street
These
Fighter.
guys are at the beach. Oh, Fergus. We know Fergus.
Yeah, the other
I don't know Bambino, but he seems dangerous, right? He has a dangerous look to him. Fergus doesn't have a dangerous look to him. He has a 12-year-old look to him. 12-year-old. So this actually does look like a bad matchup for Fergus if you just go by what we're looking at here. Where are your parents, kid?
exactly.
Right? But
Watch it.
you don't want to judge a book by its cover because Fergus is a beast.
Okay.
He's a notorious beast. Didn't he make it to the finals last year too? Yeah. So he's trying to make it to 2 finals. This is his second finals, right? He didn't make it to the one before that. The one before that was Kane and Trench, I
He can
think.
play any waifu.
Was there another European representative 2 years ago?
Oh, we got an
I don't remember. I just remember Kane and Trench in Japan. Remember that? When Akuma's voice actor came out and me and fucking Steve got turned up, he tore my arm out the socket.
Kazumi versus Super
Oh!
right, yesterday? He played with Kazumi also. And he
Damn. That was actually kind of sick.
Don't listen to me. But yeah, his Kazumi is really good anyway. He's really
That was
solid.
sick.
So let's see what he can do. As I said, Infinite Stage.
Oh,
is
Devil.
better for Kazumi.
But Devil didn't qualify, did he? Did he play? Maybe I just didn't. Maybe he like. I don't know. I don't remember. I do remember Devil being there, but I don't remember watching him play. Maybe I didn't get to commentate any of his matches. That's probably what it was.
No, when it's
Anyway, pay attention. Fergus, he's... See, the thing about Oscar, the character, is that she's got very stiff offense. So specifically, I would say for a defensive style character like Kazumi, you would imagine it would be tough for Oscar. That's her biggest weakness. She's got huge damage. She's got everything, right? Punishers now. She used to be kind of weak in the punishment department, but they hooked her up. She's a monster. She's got it all. Huge tits, yep, perverbs in the chat room. I hear that. But the thing is, the one thing she's lacking is her offense is very stiff. Her low pokes are very stiff, and they don't really lead to much. And most of her good moves are moves that depend on the opponent kind of becoming impatient and making the wrong move. But if the opponent is just waiting for you, if they have the lead, she needs to make the initiative. That's her biggest weakness. So that's, and I've heard Fergus mention this before too. It's kind of a known thing, right? Especially obviously among Oscar players, right? They're gonna feel it the most. So I think the important thing to note here is, as an opponent of someone playing this character, you have to remember that. You have to remember that, just like Steve, except she's got much weaker offense than Steve, you know, it's a matter of you getting counter hit, or you getting crushed, or you getting countered or thrown, something like that. Oh yeah, you like my calendar? It's an Esports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
Nice mid. The mid check. The Fergus 1+2 and the combo. What is the mix up?
Not the headbutt.
Running tackle. Oh,
Damn, it's getting choppy for me too. I don't think it's just how the stream was.
4-3. The strings again. 1-1.
When are we checking out the 100% bug fixes? Maybe tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I have another game to play
Very
too.
nice.
I got 2 games to play right now. Crying is not enough. The new season 2 patch where they fixed all the bugs.
Maybe. I would like to see that.
And
This is very good versus Josie, I must say.
Beyond Good and Evil, I bought that on
He has
PC.
a lot of people
Yeah.
cheering him
Excuse
on.
me. Hey, what's up, Matt1228? Yip, Z-Man, and Temnost, and Cade Kong, and Jeremy KO, and Reggie C, and Luxurious Sky, and also YYZTV. Thanks, everybody, for liking my stream. Hey, Gilky92, thank you, too. I appreciate it. Here, here. Good shit.
You missed it because of me.
I'm not interested in playing Witcher 3.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
If I play Witcher 3 at this point, it'll be like, negotiating with terrorism.
Okay, that's
I'm
nice.
not gonna play it. I'm not gonna let you have that satisfaction.
No, not on that game. Bruce, good. But not just...
Also, that game's trash, dude.
See what he can do. Oh, nice.
But it is in 4K, huh? I just got a 4K
Wall
TV.
mix-ups and damage.
Damn. Are you really gonna get me to play that shit? Listen, don't talk to me again. If you do, I might get peer
He
pressured.
loves to do the side step, and he do it really well.
Man, sidewall saves lives.
And he's trying to
It always do.
Very nice.
Everyone who's a Tekken player knows that feeling where you get launched and you see the wall and you just start praying, save me. Save me, wall. You know, like, when the wall is to your back, it's your enemy. When you're being juggled to it, right? You're being juggled and it's like, oh, there's the wall. Is this motherfucker gonna carry me all the way there? But when it's to your side, it's like, unless you're fighting Jimmy J. Tran. Because you know that guy knows the most fucked up sidewall combos. Didn't he get beat up in Italy or wherever the hell he went? Oh, he got 4th.
They're blocking everything.
Not bad.
Just low box.
They are not doing anything risky.
No,
They're just playing solid, trying to fall, you know, just
Chaiwan.
Sweep.
I hear that. Goody Goo. Thanks for the Twitch Prime.
Dropped it again, and he didn't block it again. It's actually insane.
There's Big Witcher Teats. Hey, Witcher has
And no-
nudity?
That's gonna be.
Because if it does, I'm not interested.
Right comes out.
Is this gonna kill?
That's it.
Ow!
That's it.
Oh.
Fergus.
She's got so much damage, dude.
Amazing. That's
Oh,
the second round. He stole that.
Comeback
round.
potential for sure.
That's gonna be-
Because you know, to kill her, you gotta do something. And if you're, whatever that something is, you better hope she's not doing a back three or, yeah, there you go, chicken that shit.
He waited. Bambino is so ready, but he's now chopping down with the lows. Okay, there. Oh, really?
Woo, big punish.
That was
Bambino.
a whiff punish by Bambino. What
Any
an
future
insane
VR
play there.
playthroughs?
Let's go. He took that round. He's
I have 2 VR games I want to try. One of them I forgot the name of, but BL let me borrow it.
very rare of him.
The other one I also forgot the name of. And the third one is called Exorcist.
Ever played Michigan Report from Hell? PS2 Horror Classic.
Oh, he missed the wall.
No, I never heard of that. Michigan Report from Hell? Hey, tweet it to me, will ya? I usually only remember to check out game recommendations through Twitter.
Oh, the patience paid off.
Anyway, thanks,
Back
play
dash
this
into the
game.
floor, 1+2 to whiff punishing, and that's 2-2.
Michigan
That's what
sucks
happens
is the
here.
first thing I saw when I looked in the
Back on
chat.
high, and the low
Someone
side.
recommended this other game to me called Murdered
Nice.
Soul
4-3.
Intent or something. I forgot. But the reason they recommended it is because it's kind of like a crime scene investigation type of a thing. But I don't know. It looked kind of shitty. So
Another 3. Oh no! Just
I don't think I'm gonna play it. But I did thoroughly look into it and, you know, really look at reviews and see if I was interested in trying it. And that's because he sent the recommendation on Twitter. If it's just some shit right here, you know, it's a lot. It's harder for me to remember. I'm not gonna write this shit down.
He lost 2-0,
You know.
but it was very, very good by him.
You feel me?
It worked a lot when he changed to Yossi.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He was 2-0 when rounds with Yossi, and then
And
he
he
came back
almost,
all the way.
yeah, he almost took
almost
it.
did.
But Fergus, he was just playing
We
great.
can skip
solid.
all this
Fergus-
shit. In case you're wondering, after this shit's over, I'm gonna try
We
to
got
beat
France versus
Aris Must Die.
I mean, that-
I couldn't sleep last night because I turned the stream off without killing that stupid Marguerite.
oh, but where it takes that.
Who's this? Fireblade versus my number 1 Paisano, Tishamon. Hell yeah.
Are better with walls.
You're not gonna beat Tishamon. I don't know the results. I don't know if you're aware of this. No spoilers. I don't know who wins this tournament. But if I were to put money on it, it's my number 1 Paisano. Tishamon is Italian, 100% born and raised.
A lot of floors, you know,
Yeah,
and he can break. and
Pure.
at same
The
time.
tombstone into the wall.
Yeah.
Generations.
4-4-1, yeah.
Oh, there is. It's jungle outpost though.
So we have a balcony here.
We have balcony. This is a very small stage.
It's true.
At least
The upper
upstairs.
part, the upper part, yeah.
At least Okay, round
Doter Chin.
Gonna take
Thanks
a
for
little break
subbing.
first. Oh, why does anyone to start?
Let's get rid of that overlay.
No punish as well.
Chimon.
Punish there.
There you go.
He misses the 4-4-3 there, but no problem. Hold
Tishamon,
pressuring him.
Nice try, bro. You're just trying to bait us on tweets so you can auto parry permanently.
Space into the whiff
hey,
punish.
Garlic Wong Factor. Thanks, man. I don't usually block people on Twitter unless they're like
Damage is just insane.
pieces of shit.
First round for
So-
Fisherman.
You know,
It doesn't
play
punish.
at your own risk. Damn, back turn parry.
Yeah, exactly. He stopped to wait for the parry. No reverse flat there. Back to 2. The pressure is insane
Woo.
now.
You know, I was thinking about this character, right? I was thinking about
Wake up, pick up.
just Master Raven in general.
Downstairs.
And the type of character she is, you really have to kind of, in a tournament, you would have to
The damage.
kind of make
Yeah, I agree with that.
educated guesses
You cannot
as
do
to
that.
what the average player would do
He just stayed there.
in this level of tension. Because she's the type of character that a lot of the time she puts herself in a mix-up
Doesn't break there.
just as much as she puts the opponent in a mix-up. Because kind of like harangue. She's stuck in a stance or in a string, and it's about whether or not they duck or jump or some shit. So, as a player, if you're playing this character, you have to really have a good feel for the level of your opponent and what that level of player would do in this level of tension. It really actually reminds me a lot of Valdo, because Valdo's that type of character too, except he's just in Soul Calibur 2 at least, which is what I'm talking about. He's the type of character very similar to that, except just so much better in general. Just much more solid. She's kind of, she's weird. She doesn't have any moves to me when I think about her. She doesn't have any moves that are ferociously beastly. What's her best move? What's Maven's best move? The best one.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh no.
The best one she's...
No pressure,
what
no
the
pressure.
fuck?
They're just changing the stage. Okay, the rule. I
The
forgot the
rule.
rule.
Oh yeah, stage change.
I was like, what?
Down back 2. Forward 3. Okay, see, those are key moves for her that I can think of, right? But if you think about the character, right? We got a character here. Her best move is whatever you think it is, right? And then you pick a bunch of other characters and tell me their best move, and then let's put those moves together. Let's do top 3 moves and put those moves together. Raven, she's not that crazy solid when it comes to, just using a handful of moves. She has to work. She has to do all kinds of back turning and, potentially allowing the opponent to do all kinds of shit to her. High risk. Way high risk. The potential is there, but...
What the hell is going on?
Jesus, this guy is not ducking. That's not a bad thing, though. In a way, you gotta really admire that. But he got clobbered anyway.
Crazy, that was crazy. I don't know what's going on.
That's the first hit of a string. The move he's doing, back turn, the elbow. The guy was waiting for the second hit, and he was like, I'm not gonna flinch. So he stood there and blocked all of those.
Much snake dashing either from Tishumon.
Yeah, Raven's got a lot of damage, that's for sure. But she just, you gotta really have a good feel for the character and feel for a tournament environment, which Tishumon has. Lots of tournament experience. I don't think anyone can argue that Tishumon's the best Raven player on the planet, right? I mean, competitive Raven player. There might be some random Korean or Japanese player out there, but he's the best competitive Raven player there is, right? I think so. So... I would say that he's really pushing the character's tournament potential to its limits. And I do believe that he's capable of beating anyone. He's got just the right level of tournament style. He's got a tournament style. That's really a thing too. Tournament style is a thing. Some people just have a tournament style. Fast forward it.
That's gonna be...
Okay.
Guys, Anton.
Right? 79.
Williams.
The whistles go. Woo!
As a Raven player, she's good, but she can't abuse any moves. You got to change up and she dies if your opponents guess right once. Happy Big Sunday.
So what you're doing there is you're just saying the same thing I just said, huh? At least I can tell you're paying attention. Nice. You were taking notes. Impressive. That's better than most of you in the chat. Let's face the facts. Thanks, DJ Bustinut. Speed Kills, Buttermilk Waffles, Lion Cock. Thanks, Muchacho.
What's the lore on Juliana?
And Super Kill Robot, thanks very much. And Rockzor, what's the lore on Juliana? If you're talking about the person in the chat room, I don't know much about the lore. All I know is that Juliana used to post inappropriate, but not pornographic, just perverse videos of peculiarly proportioned women who struggle with spilling miscellaneous products on themselves and then struggle to clean themselves up. I think Juliana is banned, but I think there's like a, I'm not sure. Beyond that, I don't know much. Beyond that, I don't know much. I'm just being honest. That's all I know.
Thank you.
Multiple Juliana accounts? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much else. That's the, you know, etc. and so forth. Deadly Chew Toy. Thanks. Gerlanda. Both of these guys. We're familiar with both of these guys. Why are we familiar with them? Because, like I said, the last 2 years, especially this year, the Tekken World Tour has had a nice, juicy spotlight on the European players. And Sonny Clark, that guy downstairs who was talking shit, you know, this is an excellent opportunity for you European guys to tell that guy to eat a dick. Mm-hmm. That was really funny, though, I gotta say, because I was trying to break it down, you know, and he just came in firing. Just killed everyone, including me. That was good. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. Nice work. Alright, Gerlanda. I didn't know he played this Jezebel. She a hoe. I thought he was, is he the guy that was a Carlos player? His name's not Carlos. What's that guy's Claudio player? Is he the Claudio player?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I know the guy. And of course, Kane and Trench. Definitely this generation's premier Yoshi tournament player. No question about that. I guess iMusician is starting to make some waves, but I think iMusician, he huffs a little too much butt hash for his own good. Kane and Trench, he seems to kind of have like a Jekyll and Hyde type of style.
To stream Resident Evil Nationals. Maybe next year's SGDB BBQ.
Hey, thanks, Namcops. I wasn't listening. Thanks. And Mike J. Davidson. Thanks very much. I forgot what I was saying, but probably wasn't too important. Oh, yeah, it was this guy's style, Kane and Trench. Yeah, he definitely, his style is solid, right? Safe. He's got a safe kind of a uncommon style for Yoshi, but that doesn't mean he doesn't do the stupid shit. He does the stupid shit. He just does it like at unexpected times, I would say, which is a good trait. Yoshi, you know, Yoshi players kind of have to retain that craziness, you know, or else what's the point? And he's got it, but I feel like he doesn't overdo it. Well, I guess maybe he overdoes it just a little bit, but again, that's kind of the point, right? You can't. They won't even let you join the mangy ninja clan if you don't overdo it a little bit, right? That's the only way. They won't let you in. Damn. He's getting blown up. The mangy ninja clan. This guy one time I met, he called it that. Thought it was pretty funny. He was a black guy.
4-3-0. Oh yeah, I was mistaken then.
He left a good impression.
Oh, yeah. I'm winning here. I said
The mangy ninjas. Mangy ninja clan. Got a problem with that? I didn't. I'm a Nitty Gordo, thanks. And I twerk on your grave. Thanks. And thanks again, Namcops.
What he can do. They picked another stage, right?
Me either. Alright. I'm thinking Kane and Trench. Who are we rooting for? Sorry, Gerlanda, but I don't know about that name. What does that name mean? Does anyone have any info on the name? Damn, the whole chat says Kane. I haven't watched this. This is no spoiler. Nice combo. Yeah, he's very like he knows the situation. That was like, you know, Okazumi. That was a setup. All that shit he did was all setup shit. The wake up, the tech roll direction. That was a Kane and Trench, you know, This is how I planned it. Well-laid plan.
Or not, but almost.
See if he can do another one. Okay, this is where things are getting a little hairy. I didn't plan this. Oh, shit. Let me get away from the wall with the spin. He's got the lead still. Yeah, party time. Oh, boy. Now, you're crazy? I'm crazy, too. Did you see that? You're crazy, huh? You're crazy? I'm crazy. Did you see that? Just when he started to get crazy, he let him know. It's like those videos where a fucking liquor store, a guy walks into a liquor store, pulls out a gun, and then the fucking cash register guy also pulls out a gun. And that guy's like, alright, you're crazy too, alright. It's cool. You know what I mean? You've seen those videos, right? Give me the money. Fuck you. I got a gun too. I'm crazy too. Both these guys are crazy, but Kane looks like he's a little crazier, right?
Nice, he's not waking up.
There we go.
Don't get up. Ooh, he got lucky that didn't hit. He canceled it.
Mid option. Oh no.
Second hit. Launch that. Oh, you got a combo. That's what I meant.
He's going to take him to the wall.
Oh, yes. Big damage.
Let's see.
You don't want... Oh, yeah, we want Kane to clobber in this game so we can get a game 3.
And there it is. It hit.
Damn.
There it
It's
is.
gonna be no, not yet.
No wall.
Formless George.
Or rage strike. Nice mid.
Is that safe? I don't think that's safe. He didn't get a punish on that.
Raise drive. He's
No.
blocking always.
Yes, he's
Rainbow drop.
and that was
Nice break. That's a really nice looking break animation. I remember when they added that to Tekken. You know, originally in Tekken 5.0, I think it was, or maybe 4. Probably 4. Oh, shit, and he got the lead! Oh, man, and he lost the lead.
just about time.
That was sick, but it didn't end up being sick. It would have been a good idea. It was a good idea, but if only he had one less second on the clock, it would have been the greatest idea.
The rhythm.
Close call.
1+2 blocked.
Slash kick.
Low poke signal.
Man, I remember when they added that too. Yoshimitsu didn't used to have a slash kick. That's a nice,
Oh, he blocked.
nice addition to his game.
Important match for Kane. He wants to
Yeah, excuse me.
do 1-1.
Oh, nice low. He's at the wall though. He needs to get out of there. Down for 1-2. Counter hit.
Yeah, that's the classic.
Soul spin.
Really patient.
That's the Yoshi classic.
There with the toe kick and the option.
Better be ready. Nice punish. Yeah, he's ready. Nice combo. All right, ties it up.
He knew.
Kane and Trench. These are both very, very high-level players. In this tournament, I mean, they're among the best. So this is appropriate that we're watching top 8.
To be thinking,
Who are you rooting for at CEO? That's this weekend, huh? I'm going to try and stream as much of that as I can.
I think.
What were you saying about Tekken 5 before Kane whiffed the round?
I think
I don't know, man. That was like 100 years ago, dude. How am I supposed to remember
I
that?
was like in the keeper. That's all. So let's see what Josie can. Yeah, let's see what Girlanda is thinking. Like
Evo Original, thanks for the sub.
Thank you.
to avoid those mixes. That
CEO Tekken is only Saturday and Sunday? Well, whatever. I'll stream it.
Twilight conflict.
The Brutta Hippie
The final match.
and Evo Original. Thanks, guys.
This is pacing by both.
The next tournament I'm going to commentate, I guess, is Evo,
1-2 trying to
which is in August. I'm also going to go to SCR, and I think that's it as of right now. Oh, and then the finals, the Tekken World Tour finals. I'm saving up all my airplane quan for that flight. It's like 13 hours.
The lows.
Though, you know, I don't know, man. There's buzz on the streets about Master Cup in November.
another raise drive from.
They're trying to get me to go to Japan.
Yes, he has the rage.
Maybe.
Nope.
I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Maybe if I do a few
There was
sit-ups.
no punish. He could have beaten him with the punish anyway. One
What did
round
this
for
guy
Kane.
just say? When are you going to do more land commentary? That's what I was just talking about.
High risk there.
Aren't you listening?
It paid off. To the wall almost.
Sometimes I feel like, why can't you be like DJ Bustinut and take good notes and then donate and then tell me, regurgitate the same shit I just told you, but reword it to try and make it sound like you know what you're talking about. Can't you do that?
That's a perfect.
You're not
Very
listening.
good by Kane. Irlanda not looking too good with the Josie right now.
Well, anyway, what I was saying is that I'm going to go to Evo.
For
That's the next one.
He's taking the lead out super quick. Not even 10 seconds. The low parry, that was perfect.
We're gonna go to the wall. Break
Going down.
balcony.
Downstairs.
Aren't you planning on going to Japan this November?
Really nice
What the fuck?
from Irlanda.
He
The
did
wall.
really
reference.
capitalized on it though, and he got out of the wall perfectly. They punish. No punish on the low. Down for one for no punish there either.
The whistles got woo.
Japan is a fun place.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. It's the funnest place. But it's so far away. And November is so close to December. So it's like I'm going to go to Japan and then barely have enough time to regain my Kwan, and then I'm going to have to go to Amsterdam. And I am also concerned that going to Japan right before Amsterdam would raise my probability of, you know, bailing. So I don't know if I want to do that. But I do want to go to Master Cup. That's like one of the last things on my bucket list of games that I haven't done, you know? I mean, I've done a lot of cool stuff when it comes to competitive gaming, I feel like, at least. I know that when I was just starting, my dream was to qualify for SBO. Because at the time, I thought that the only way I would ever make it to Japan, ever, is if I qualify for SBO. And I always wanted to go to Japan when I was growing up, to play in arcades. So, in 2010, I did that with Rip and Sukin on my team. We qualified. And we beat Mr. Naps' team to get there. And I feel like, and then between that and Soul Calibur and everything else, you know, more on combat, I did a lot of cool, won a lot of tournaments and shit. But the last thing I haven't done is compete in a Master Cup. So, I don't know. Something I want to do, but Japan is so far. That's definitely one I have to do. Oh yeah, fast forward, sorry. This is losers, right? I think it'd be due.
Oh, there's a combo just started off already. Oh, he tried to crush it there, but he blocked anyway. The focus attack.
Everyone's nervous? Oh, you mean the commentators are nervous? Yeah, man, that shit's a hard job, dude. Yeah, everyone in the chat room always talks shit, but you put a microphone in front of them and it's over, dude. It's over. Disaster. Shit's tough, dude. It takes a lot of practice, too. You get better at it. You get used to it. I feel like I used to dislike looking into the camera. That was something I didn't like. But you have to look into the camera. You look like fucking Stevie Wonder and shit if you don't look into the camera. You have to look into the camera. And you gotta not only look directly into the camera, but you have to make eye contact with your co-commentator like you're gonna give him a kiss. I used to not want to make eye contact either. No eye contact with the camera or my co-commentator. Don't look at me. Don't even talk to me. That's how I felt before. But after years, I, realized it's important to go back and forth. You know why? Because when I watch other people do it, I'm like, man, why isn't that guy looking at the camera? It's like I'm interrogating him like I'm a cop, right? It's like, what are you looking around for? Why are you so dodgy, right? Shady. So I realized how shady it makes you look.
Never mind, Akuma.
You know what I mean?
One bar and that's
Is this fucking overlay gonna stay there? It's cool.
Like this. That is another mix-up.
Momentum from Akuma that needs.
Yeah, he's definitely picked up the momentum here. But
No
never
cross,
mind.
And again.
Because Kalak says 3+4 is here, baby. Buckton gets up. Oh,
Thank you.
Punish, I don't know.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice
it's
hand
not that
there.
easy. But at the same time, it's not that hard either.
Very good. And the bar is spent.
I think it's probably a lot harder to do something like ESL or E-League, where you gotta dress up and have like makeup on, and it's just like a whole fucking American Gladiators set, WMAC Masters and shit.
Very nice.
That's hard. That's hard to do. You gotta have just, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Not because I can't do it, but I don't think I would want to do that. Doesn't sound like fun. Sounds like a job times 10.
Yes.
Let's see what happened now.
He's like Kane. He's
Like a
Kane.
serious job.
Wow.
Okay, that was too high. I need to-
Also, Akuma is a comeback character, you know?
Yes, he's definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch WMAC Masters when I was a kid. You know, they used to tape it at Universal Studios. You could go to the like set where they taped it. It was pretty hype.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't like jobs. Hell no. Not into them.
Nice duck, but no punish. That was a very good duck.
Omega Man. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the sub. And Salty Parka and Sakobi. Thanks, guys. And Smoke Buddha.
Thank you.
And train-based gameplay. And the Brudda Hippie and Joshua O'Neal.
He's just playing a Street Fighter versus a
Alright.
And that is
Thanks, guys.
confirmed. He just cancelled it. Just whiffing a little bit
Oh,
too
it's
much.
gonna hurt.
And Super Akuma knows what
Oh.
to do here.
Damn.
That Kado takes it.
Very nice. You see,
Hey, where is Kalak from? Do you guys know where he's from?
Just stop whatever he did.
There's no flags anywhere that I can see.
Nice crouch.
That was a nice dog. And
He's from
everything
space?
is hitting right now. He's not
That's
blocking
pretty
anything.
funny.
The grab is
No
hitting
way.
as well, and that's a guarantee.
Perfect. Yeah, guaranteed.
Very nice.
I wonder if
A back roll catch
If
by
I
Kalak to take the run again and tie
is
it
he
up.
from space? Where is he from?
Focus cancel didn't
Kalak is French?
work.
He's from space. Come on. That's not nearly as funny.
Again, third, but he stopped him.
He's French?
No punish.
That's
Oh,
not
he
funny.
punished it, but he missed it though.
Isn't Super Akuma French too?
4-3, but
I think
forward.
Super Akuma is French. I remember him very clearly because he wanted to beat up Rip.
Disrespect.
I'm never gonna forget him. He's my favorite because of that.
Him just about here.
I was well. It would have been my favorite if he really did beat up Rip,
No punish.
but he didn't actually beat him up.
And that was a very nice
But he
punish.
wanted to.
Kalak taking the down.
Rip was probably down to fight too.
4-3 for the plus for instance.
Man,
What a
that shit sounds hype.
trying to stop him.
That shit sounds so hype. Rip versus Super Akuma in a fist fight? Tell me where to sign, dude. I'll hold the camera. That shit sounds so hype. We'll play that music too. The fucking they'll fight to the "Crying Is Not Enough" song.
Gonna take it for Kalak.
Shit's
Wow,
too
what
turned
a
up. Damn,
What
Cadillac.
a nice option there to avoid
Damn,
both
Cadillac.
low options.
All right.
The 3+4.
He did like 4 times. and
Taking one for
Every time he
space.
used that move, he hit, and that was so good.
Hey, so why don't you guys give me an update on the World Cup?
Oh my god, I'm trying to recover from that.
You know what I'm saying? What's the World Cup situation? Is Mexico still in?
Oh,
You know that's who I'm rooting for.
yes. But normally,
Zero Horizon?
there are some.
No, I'm not into basketball games.
Okay, so we got Bambinos.
Mexico is doing great.
Versus you.
Nice. Mexico equals USA. Now you're thinking in Spanish, my friend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
Here we go.
let's go. First match.
You know who I'm rooting for.
Thank you.
Trying to get the kind of hit there. Moves.
The whistles go.
One of the things I learned from this stream so far is that mon amigo is French for friend, and Lily is never your friend.
Oh, he read the mix-up there. And he
Hey,
took
thanks,
the
man.
hop kick.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mix-up now.
I wasn't listening.
No kind of hit on that
But I
forward.
appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, Lion. Thanks, dude. Tydria, what's up, man? Thanks for the resub.
Well,
And thanks
oh, but here
again,
it is.
Joshua
That
O'Neal.
is the kind of hit. That is the kind of hit that he was looking
Thanks,
for.
guys.
And he took the round for it. He was looking for it and he got it. Bambino
Don't
won.
worry about it.
Here with the lows now. He's doing more lows in this.
Is this Double Jeopardy?
Oh, good funny.
Is this Double Jeopardy? I feel like we just watched Kanan Trench play against Kazumi player. Am I tripping? Damn, that would be a cool emoticon, but the hand looks like it belongs to Bushin style. Is that,
Waiting.
That's 1-1 compared to you are done.
I want to say that's
Super solid.
Drake,
Oh, he did. He went up with the dick jab.
but I'm embarrassed if I'm wrong.
Punished.
Kanye West?
He knew it was coming.
Are you baiting me?
Seen that. He has punished it. And he punished it correctly.
He did the damage. He didn't look for the mix.
Let's stay
He's
focused.
taking the whole damage here.
That's Lil Bong Chains? No way.
Get out.
I know Lil Bong Chains. He's my favorite rapper out of ATL, ho.
floating him.
Little bong chains, you can always
Oh
tell.
wow. He thought
Little
the
bong
range
chains
was
because he's
short.
got a bong hanging on, a little bong hanging off of a chain around his neck.
Nice low punish.
You know, that's how you know.
Side step.
This is 1 pixel from Kazumi from Bambino.
Yeah, he's getting clobbered up by this
Very
Kazumi.
nice patience.
Hey, did we figure out if this shit was double jeopardy or what? Lupe is my favorite rapper? No way, dude. He's cool. Shouts out to Lupe. You know it. But I prefer Lil Bong Chains or Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes. Though I do like that song Rap God. Did you guys see that shit I retweeted of Eminem's fucking sign language interpreter for his live act? That shit is crazy. There is a woman who dresses very nice that stands on stage and raps in sign language every word that Eminem says. And I don't know if you know, but this guy, he speaks very quickly, you know, and she just handles it straight up. It's awesome. I retweeted it. You guys gotta check that shit out. It's hilarious and awesome. I've never seen that before. That kind of sign languaging. Because it looks like she's just dancing. She's sign languaging so fast that I don't like saying languaging. I said it twice. And the second time really didn't feel good. You want good words? Date a languager.
Yeah, that's the first time.
Language is not a verb.
Yes.
It's a pervert.
Thank you.
But he hit it when he needed it.
Locura and Sonic Kara. Thanks very much. It's not a verb, it's a perverb. Damn, look at Kane and Trench thinking about this shit.
Is he good?
Think about it.
He has a lot of cards to say. Oh no, he's good to select. Okay.
Star Trek languager.
Man, he's so patient.
Nah, almost though. Green name. I read that in my mind, and then I thought to myself, it could be funny if you say it. I said it.
Make Bambino scared. Like
It's almost funny. Very
that was
close.
necessary in that was there.
Very close. But no cigar, kid.
Statement, it was like,
Nah, I don't think so. Close enough?
and they are going
Now you're really pushing it.
so I don't know if that's good.
That part was funnier than the actual joke itself. Close enough? That's the best I got. Fuck it, I'm going to bed. Close enough.
Not enough. Should I buy it?
That was my best shot.
But it's probably for
Alright, I'll give it up, motherfucker, but you really twisted my arm off for that laugh.
but here it is. 1-1.
Put the laughs in the bag. Or the bunny gets it.
And there it is.
Watari, let me see what you said. It sounded like a mouthful.
Thank you.
Hey, my buddy's little bong chains and little joint recommended crying is not enough. Should I buy it? I wish I didn't read all that trash, but thanks for donating, though. I appreciate it, Watari_. And Tickle Me Gucci. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Alright.
In there.
Nice shit.
Oh, the whip bunny with the down forward.
We're rooting for Kane and Trench again, right? Can we just all be on the same page? I don't want to, you know how I like the gang mentality, right? That's my style. So
Thank you.
He knows his timing now. He knows.
that poster is inappropriate. She's fully covered by a Sports Illustrated,
Very nice with
Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
Bambino, it's not looking bad, but he's
I mean, fully covered.
oh nice.
It's 100% legal. Better believe it.
Yeah, we got the rage there. That's
Just
very
do it.
scary.
I'll stay off to the side so you can see
Kane's
it.
just not giving in. He's just
Raider Nation? Damn. Alright.
okay, more spacing. Okay, no punish on that. Very bad for Bambino. Again, no punish on down for one. Just so many whiffs here that he's not capitalizing on. Nice block.
Man, can you believe my green screen disappeared the way it did? That was crazy. He was gonna win it. Good block.
Exactly. The hell sweep.
Damn.
But Kane knew.
Bambino.
That's 2 rounds up.
He looks defeated.
Now.
Oh, he is defeated. Dude, look at the damage, dude. Like 3 seconds into the match.
Mix up,
Here
here
is
we
the
go.
mix-up. The rage drive is out now. Oh!
Wow.
Inches with punish that
Damn.
and takes the match in the
Clobbered.
set.
You could tell by Bambino's face he kind of conceded before that last
Thank
round.
you.
He didn't look confident.
The advances
AUZ's on. Thanks.
The next
And
match is
Austin,
Thank you.
X Ryan,
Fireblade.
and also Pizza Fiend.
So 2 French players.
Oh, no,
Thanks very much. Oops.
French versus
Oh, I
French all
hope
the time.
forward doesn't do anything. What does
Yeah.
forward do?
Galak.
I don't know what
Kalak
forward
and
does. there.
Fireblade will do.
Fast forward it.
Okay.
I was at but really losers. Yeah. Oh, which is good. Yeah, same here.
Here we go. Fireblade versus Cadillac from space.
Okay, so we are starting.
Man, that's a funny one.
Galak versus Fireblade.
Going straight up to it.
Close
all the pressure from
enough.
both of them. Look at that. Oh my god.
So we're going to the wall.
Boom.
Damage.
Here's the mix up. Oh, stops it. Nice option there with the mid. The cancel on that is perfect. The low
That
poke.
low.
Man, this commentary is pretty good. I like it. I like it because it's English.
Lily had already stopped it. Kalak-
Allegedly.
That was
But
punish.
Hanzo Gonzo, hey, are you in the chat room? You think it's possible for us to get you to
Damage from the back.
type subtitles in
4+ frames.
for European commentary? We thought of this earlier.
The side steps by Fireblade are insane right
I'm
now.
willing to pay you handsomely in seed.
That blows.
Oh, he ducked that.
Yeah, I understand every word. That's what I'm saying.
To the 3+4.
That's why I think you're
Wow.
you're the right man for the job.
Nice by Fireblade. The movement
You know?
is on point. We know that.
I didn't consider the fact that you don't understand it either.
Cancels.
I'll be honest with you. That thought didn't cross my mind. How the fuck are you gonna write all this shit down if you don't understand what they're saying either? So, what are we gonna
Oh,
do?
nice Conor
We
hit.
need to get somebody that knows how to speak what they're speaking.
And he whiffed the combo.
But the question is, how will the subtitles turn out? I think we're gonna need the developers of Crying Is Not Enough. I think I've got the perfect team for the job. Actually. Now that I think about it,
Starting with both of the jabs
I know the right team.
on that.
We need to hook up Namco and what's that team called? Storytime or whatever?
Cancels the confirm and he goes
Batman and Robin.
very nice mix up.
It's called like Storyteller or Storyline. Yeah, we need to get the Storyline cops and the Nam cops.
Oh, nice.
We need to hook them up.
Throw break. And he's just poking him away right now.
Storyline cops, dude. There's only 2 of them. But that's all you need. 2 sheriffs.
Gonna take it to the mix up and the hell sweep.
You don't need more than 2.
Well, maybe
That's the, oh wow.
Wow, nice job staying down.
Kalak and the oh.
Oh, Chimon. Online? Online desperation?
You worry, I'm just gonna try it.
Yeah, I live in California, near
There
LA.
it is. No break.
Live in the LA area.
look, just 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds. It's almost dead. But the health sweep is gonna bring this back. Nice now.
Damn, dude. Hanzo Gonzo, your work's cut out for you,
Oh, the
man.
kind of hit down forward too, but he drops the combo down. He take it to the wall. He sidestep again, and the block.
Block, nice block.
That reaction was on point. And here's the wall. It's dead. The wall messes him up. He did that low to track him, so that the up forward two couldn't avoid the generic down four because of the tracking. That was very nice option there.
I'm sorry?
That is 1-0 for Kalak.
Hanzo Gonzo, good luck, my friend. You could have been death, my friend.
What a match.
Kalak is just beating all of his friends.
We got this under control. It's because they're getting hype, you know. Usually when people who are ESL, when they keep it cool and play it cool, they can really keep the twang under control. But when you get hype, you know, it's hard to keep yourself from just letting loose, right? Half these words, they're not even trying,
Really good position that with.
you know.
No high. No
It's because, you know, they need more experience commentating, that's all.
No full combo.
But that's enough. Taken to
What's my favorite anime? Season 5 of Tatsuno no Ken, Boku no Pico de Gallo,
correct punishment. Doesn't matter.
and Leg End of the Overfiend.
Fireblade. Nice 4-4-4.
Those are my favorites.
I mean 4-4. WGF into 4-4. Oh, they're trying to cut hit each other now. That's gonna be very decisive.
Again on the wall.
Very nice start. Yeah, you cannot do that at this level, man.
Boku no Pico de Gaia.
There is the nice break. Oh, the sweep.
I don't like onions.
Launch. Very good. But he knew.
That time.
He knew the health was coming. The mix-up is there. What's gonna be?
I don't like them.
Nice patience into.
Exactly. Great drive.
Oh, touch him, duck him apparently, and that's
There we go.
there it is. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna be sure it's gonna hit. I don't want any walls to mess it up.
Why not?
Just rage.
Easy, simple, easy, simple.
And that's it. The round is for him.
No, this isn't live. This happened at 9 a.m. this morning Pacific time,
Beginning of the start, it's insane.
which was an inappropriate time for me.
The plus frames.
But we're catching the rerun.
Grab.
It's winding down actually.
So Kalang is making a lot of pressure.
I feel like the big highlight has been Kane and Trench.
Just hop kick.
And Fergus. I don't know what the results are, but they're both still in, right?
On set point right now.
Yeah, I think they both are still in.
Wow.
Don't you hate
He knew
onions?
the grab was coming.
No, I don't hate onions, but
Okay, well,
I don't love them. And I think that they need to be appropriately placed.
Option.
What the fuck? That was a total panic.
Anyway.
Matterhorn. The Matterhorn he did there, we have the ability to rewind. So let me tell you why this guy's going to hell. Let me tell you, this guy right there. So this situation, right? This Lily player got up.
Back again.
He got launched into the wall.
Very nice option.
Get up kick. He turned around with that kick, right? The kick leaves him back turned. This kick, that leaves him back turned. He gets hit, back turned. And he doesn't know what's going on. And he mashes the shit out of Iron Mountain. Because, I mean, fuck it. I don't know what's going on right now. Let me do my character's DP. It's actually, it's so gormless that it's really the right decision. Because not only did that give him the round, but it's gonna throw this guy's cooch off kilter, right? So he could ride the momentum of this bullshit Matterhorn he did. I mean, how could he have even known that that would be what happens? He didn't expect to be hit out of that move against the wall, back turn.
Thank you.
That was crazy. Same, you know, basically. That's why DPs and Matterhorns are so good. In tournament. In tournament.
That was so clutch. That was so clutch.
Hessian
Like,
and Kazo-kun. Thanks, guys. Alright. GG's. Oh yeah, we could fast
Thank you.
forward. Whoa, passing notes in class? You want to share that with the rest of us?
Tennis. Character.
Okay, raise.
Okay.
Big Pulpa
No, you have
Pump,
to-
what's up, dude? Thanks for the resub, man.
No, no.
I
Congratulations.
really appreciate that.
Remember-
Hope you're doing well.
Nah, son.
After we're done watching this, I'm gonna try and beat Ethan Must Die. Since it's probably gonna be over really soon.
Next.
Here. Who's here?
Especially with all this small talking.
So yeah, this Tekken, don't want Station 1 wins. Yes.
So,
Have you seen enough of Noctis yet to give an opinion? I think that he kind of sucks. He's kind of like one of those
Thank you.
enthusiast style characters. Because though he has some things that are decent, right?
Yeah, so this
I don't
is
really
very
think-
free. Yeah.
The only thing he really his offense is so stiff. That's really the biggest problem. The character's offense is crazy stiff. So that's what I think about him. Noctis, he doesn't really bring anything to the table that makes up for that really stiff offense.
I love the music.
Super unsafe.
so we are
He's kind of like a shittier version of Oscar.
Going with a low directly.
Lower damage.
Go low. Very nice spacing. Fergus is trying to go with his low.
He's like Paul. Wow, you sound like you know what you're talking about. He's nothing like Paul.
When the run stopped, did you press it twice?
Nope.
Fergus.
I pressed it thrice. Thanks, Storyline Team, and thanks, Contemporary.
Oh, the parry didn't quite work.
The parry?
Forward 3.
Tishumon versus
The first round
Fergus.
for Fergus from Ireland.
Damn, this is a hard fight to...
Punished there after the
I don't know who to root for. I like both these players. And I think both these players are really good. I think on paper, Tishumon probably has it though, right?
big
I wonder what their tournament history is.
And he went down, what the-
Ooh, good block even though it whiffed,
He
but
took it anyway. Wow, that was weird.
he was ready
Fergus
to block
probably
that
didn't know
low.
what was going on, so he just couldn't punish it, and he paid for it, and that's 1-1.
Oh, no tag that time.
Nice side step 2 to stop the pressure. But Tishimo is just going in, and it was nice with punish. He could have gotten more, but doesn't matter. Very good grab. He didn't break it.
Yeah.
Just whiffs.
You'll notice that
Here, the low.
really good backdashing and just over. See that?
Not quite.
That 1+2, just like many, another case right there. Those were two examples. That low punch, 1+2, and just many of Oscar's moves, sidestep 2. They just good, solid defense and backdashing really neutralize a big part of the character's offense. So you have to be kind of aggressive with your
Look at that.
presence, with your
Out
movement.
the wall and put it now.
Because you can't just be sticking shit out,
Mid.
you know?
The wall.
And just like that, they
You guys think that Fergus is better than Adung?
space it.
What's his name now?
Counter hit from Fergus.
Dimeback? You guys think that Fergus is better than Dimeback, or you think Dimeback's better than Fergus?
Oh, he tried to get cheeky there.
No? There's no Fergus love in the chat? Hell no? Damn.
Not breaking his throat.
Dimeback's good, I'm with you. I think that Dimeback really...
Punishing that threat.
See, that's what I mean. You need to have that next level Korean movement to even make the character work against some enemies. Some opponents, I should say.
Next option, the damage is there.
Some opponents are just going to have such good, solid defense
Loaded.
that you have to have that Korean level of,
Punish by Tishimo.
you know, playing Frogger around their
You
moves.
cannot see that low, and that helps him take the first match. Tishimon on point.
Yeah, Dimeback is Korean, of course, so he has the Korean movement.
Any of
You
them
know.
is wrong. Like,
I think it's a necessity, though, for that character. While some characters have such good moves, they don't need elite movement,
Fergus can do.
you know? The moves themselves will really make up for a lot of it. But Oscar, you know, I mean, it's just a known thing about the character. She's really great,
Go
but
1-1 or go 2-0.
that's just the type. Take a break? Maybe after this fight.
It's very big. Not only for
After
the
this
numbers,
fight,
but
I'll
the-
pause it and take a whiz break.
Yeah, you have the pressure there.
Thoughts on Lee?
Do it. You can come back from a 2-0.
Sorry if I kind of misled you there.
Yes, exactly.
But
You have to be
just because I'm talking about a character, it doesn't mean I'm willing to talk about your favorite character. You know what I mean?
with punish.
The reason I'm talking about this character is because it's pertinent to what we're seeing with our eyes.
More lows.
I'm commenting on what we're seeing. If I were to go and just start talking about your favorite character, what the fuck am I doing? I'm having a one-on-one back and forth with a 12-year-old. You know what I mean? So you see why I didn't mean to mislead you into asking that. It's my fault.
Mistake for him. But no worries. He's just still out here.
Thoughts on Fang?
Very good punish on that.
Just tuning in, huh?
But he got up too early and now
Planning on commentating any LAN tournaments soon, Aris?
The wall is there.
Gormless.
He's gonna miss him out. He's gonna miss it. He misses it again. What is he doing? No way. He misses. I told you. He misses that.
Ryan
Tishimon is on
Noel,
point
thanks
right
for the
now.
Twitch Prime.
That's 2 rounds for Tishimon. That could have been for Fergus. That is very bad. Tishimon again with the early lead.
I do have to take a
1 second.
whiz. Damn, Tishumon is digging in.
Oh, here's the big.
Damn! Oh, he dropped the forward 2. It happens.
Now anyway.
Big drop. We're talking about he could have gotten at least 50% easy, and he dropped it.
There to stop Fergus from the
Ouch.
pressure. And then
No,
he
he's dropping.
misses another
No.
combo.
What's happening,
That
Fergus?
Damn.
is the third
Fergus.
combo
Uh-oh.
he misses, and
Uh-oh.
that is gonna be now it's 2-0.
That much just for Fergus if he didn't drop.
Look, I'm a Fergus fan,
3-0 for
okay?
Fergus.
Exactly.
He just missed all of the combos.
I'm a Fergus
That
fan.
is gonna hit him. Trust me. He's,
Right now, it's good for him, man.
he's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
pissed about that.
Thank you.
Good shit.
Too many combo drops. But anyway, Tishimon.
Damn, Tishimon looks like he's falling asleep.
He's just doing very well. And he's just capitalizing on all of those mistakes that Fergus is making.
That Italian smile. Yeah, Tishimon is a hot-blooded Italian.
Fergus can do a combo. But yeah, that was a little bit overwhelming for him.
Really big mistake, but well, let's go on the third match.
But anyway, that was 2 matches.
Italian, Korean.
No, this is the match in the
Dude,
first one.
Tishimon is from Japan.
That is the mid. There's the combo. There we go.
He's not Korean.
And he finishes
God,
one
dude,
very
this
nicely.
is it's getting ugly.
Take the mix up at the wall.
You guys need to clean it up.
Super aggressive.
Clean up your act, will ya?
Thank
Better
you.
ingredients.
And the back row.
You got your act needs better ingredients. All right,
Nice. Tishimon, 1 round up again.
clean it up.
Here's the early pokes. And the counter hit. No.
But it was straight. So
Nexus Fusion, Shut Up and Slam, and Cup of Joe. Thanks for the subs, guys. I really appreciate it.
No punish on that.
He is Italian. Yeah, he is. You're right.
Well,
I just wanted to point out that that guy was an ignorant bigot, but he is
no
Italian.
going to guaranteed hit.
He's the
Never
best
mind
Italian,
mix up.
not only player, but human of all time.
Never mind
drops,
miss-
but that elbow takes it.
Very
Did you watch the RE4 speedrun? I watched it for a few minutes and I noticed that they were using all my strategies without crediting me, and they also were not flipping their guns upside down to get extra bonus damage, so I was like, alright, these guys, they're noobs. You know, it's all good.
No whip punish either.
Decided I would
He
stream.
subsidized very well with that down forward 1. And now spacing here.
Guns aren't upside down.
He misses
Turn
it.
that shit off.
Confirm. Fisherman just does the break strike.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Dell
Fergus is in here.
1981.
Fergus is
Thanks,
back.
man.
It's 1
Damn,
round
Fergus
now.
is getting
He's got 1
frustrated.
round. Fisherman is 2.
You know, it's hard not to smile
Oh, yeah,
because
That's
some
very good.
players,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just really are good
Very
at
good punish by
the,
Fergus there.
the emotions during the match. Have since I started doing commentary, the emotions on the players' faces. That's been my favorite part of doing commentary. So when you get to see that, it's
Do
a
you
lot of
want any
fun.
doc?
It's
I'm
funny.
up for some.
The race drive trying to get the plus points here. Make a comeback.
I don't know what that is. Thanks, Ziggy.
Very, very back four. Very nice back four there.
DAH?
Good
What's
charging. He's failing
DAH?
himself is in there.
People supporting Fergus right now.
Fergus trying to
Try the couple.
I don't know what
Yeah, he's
that
trying
is.
to mix here all of the Wise and 1+2 mix-ups. But Tishman is not falling for it. He's chipping him down. Nice low. No punish on the blow.
Alright.
And there is a grab, not broken.
Fergus is pissed.
Really nice whip.
Well, he better win this round or it's game
The
over.
wall.
He's got it. He's got it. Nice finish.
Very, very good.
Turn off your microwave?
Was
Is
on
that some
point.
street
He
slang?
finished his combo more
The fuck is that
importantly.
supposed to mean?
That's when you get your rounds. When you finish off.
Can Raven chicken out of back turned?
Very good.
Yeah, why not?
The momentum that
She
Fergus
can.
has. Let's see.
There's no reason why
Although we're going to an
the orientation of your character
like, Fergus doesn't
has
have
no
any-
bearing on whether or not your attack is chickenable.
on
The
other
only
hand,
thing that
Raven
dictates whether or not it's chickenable is whether or not it's reversible.
Exactly.
So if your attack is reversible, then that means it's chickenable.
2-1 for
At least
Fergus.
as far as I know. That's the rule of thumb. Why isn't my camera green anymore? It was earlier, but you know, streaming's a blow up, man. My green screen's down. What do you want me to do?
Dropped it, though. And
Can't always be
the
green.
4-4 is very good here in this stage as well. Nice kind of hit there.
I turned it off accidentally. The green screen is random NG.
Yes.
Finally he gets the combo. Look at the damage. Greedy. Damn, he wanted the greedy reset. I mean the tech catch.
Trying to space, but kind of hit each other.
He's still in this.
Oh!
Wow. Did you see what this guy just did?
Bro, just a string from the guy.
That was crazy.
He's doing
Damn,
that.
and he's just whiffing can-cans. He's sending a message.
Let's go.
He's sending a message in Italian.
He's trying to stop that.
He's a cooking us something up.
But of course, Tishuman's movement
But
super
defense
good.
from Tisumon.
Yes. He knows.
Yeah,
what to do.
Tishumon's stiffening up his offense.
Nice lows to chop him down. What?
Oh, nice conversion. Ah, almost. Good duck. Big damage.
Stopping the step in there. The chicken.
Chicken.
Tishman is so ready. He knows Asuka has that, and he's gonna do it.
That's how it's done.
That could be the
It's
round.
not like,
Takes him.
it's almost not even worth saying nice to.
Very good job
It's
by
so
Tishman.
important in the matchup that when you see a chicken, it's like seeing what you're supposed to see. Yes, good. It's like low parrying a junkyard. You don't give someone props for that, right?
Nice.
Giving someone props for low parrying a junkyard, it's like,
Oh, he missed the whip.
you know, no shit.
Okay, no Damak 2 one this time. Only Damak 2.
He's not doing the.
Yeah, the overlay's pretty hype. I like when they cover the whole screen with the players.
Two's here. He's coming out. He's back 3 not punished.
Really hard to punish the back three on Reed.
Very, very, very
really
hard.
hard.
But he did it earlier, so he could do it again. That's gonna be plus frames into a frame
Tishamon.
trap there. That is gonna be 2 rounds. He's on set point.
I haven't seen how the results of this tournament affect the leaderboards. I feel almost as though the leaderboards don't even matter that much yet, right? There are still too many tournaments left. Maybe CEO is going to be kind of a big one for the US.
Stop him. Very nice here. It's spacing, but
That's a,
nice the patience.
excuse me, that's a challenger event, right?
Really important.
Yeah, they're not leaving anything out of the.
No risk. No risk.
Yeah, no
Any
risk. Oh wow, that was a risk, but he got out. Oh no, back 3 punish. Oh, and
Man,
that's
these
gonna be it.
commentators
Oh,
could
wait, he
be,
misses it. No punish.
could
on
be
the
really
whip.
good for all I
He
know.
took the low. Whoa.
I'll never know how good these
Okay, I almost stopped
commentators
looking at
are.
the screen there. It was like, that's
Could
it,
be great.
Don't worry, but no.
We got about 40 minutes left,
And then
right?
it's going to the loser final.
50 minutes.
And he has
Okay,
to play
so
the
let me
win,
take a whiz break.
which
Can we all get on board for that? The plan, let me see what my exclamation point uptime is. Yeah, right. Okay, listen, here's my plan. We're going to watch the rest of this.
and this is
And then after that, I'm going to play Ethan Must Die and I'm going to beat Marguerite. It's going to be the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. As far as games to play tomorrow, I'm deciding whether or not I want to replay Season 2 of Crying Is Not Enough, because apparently they fixed all the bugs. Either that, or I might first time try Beyond Dark and... what's it called? Beyond Good and Evil. Since the new one's coming out, and I didn't give it a fair shake. It's on sale right now, really cheap. Like, I bought it for $3. So I just got to decide which one I'm gonna play tomorrow.
now we're in the top 4 actually.
Top four, exactly. It was
We're
one.
in top 4. We got
Anyway, I'm gonna take a whiz.
Simon from Italy. We got Fergus from Ireland. We got Kenan Trent from
Witcher
UK,
3.
and then Kalak from.
Yeah, you know, Witcher 3 being in 4K, and it's probably gonna look nice. That's really a big incentive. You know, I don't think it's possible for me to play
It should be. Yeah, it should be.
PS4 games in 4K without doing some
I hope so.
something because of the way it connects to. You know what it is? My capture card doesn't do 4K. That's what it is. My capture card doesn't have 4K capability. So when the signal gets sent to my capture card, it's gonna turn it to 1080Z and then send it to my 4K monitor in 1080Z.
Really nice job.
So I have to get a new capture card
For Kellock.
if I want to do that. I can't even stream and I can't even see it in 4K.
Okay.
I have to get the Mage well. Yeah, I will. It's just gonna require me to open my computer once, but I'll get the Mage well. Hey, this is spoiler alert. I'm pausing it and we're going back. Oh fuck! Don't worry, it was right here, but I just spoiled the first 2 rounds. Okay, right? Yeah. Okay, we're here. We're there, dude. Give me 5 minutes, will you? I want to take a whiz. I want to do a stretch. It's been an hour and a half. All right. So let's take a quick breather. I'll give you guys just about enough time to buy a shirt, and then we'll rendezvous back here. Poof. I'm back. That song reminds me of that song, Human Music, or whatever the fuck it was called, from that show. Human Music. Song gets me turned. What did I miss? Of course I didn't miss anything. Where's the audio?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is Yoshi versus Lily.
Lily? Hey.
Nice,
Oh, yeah.
Lily for Kelak.
Definitely.
Rick and Morty, yeah. Human music.
Okay, so starting the semis,
Audio.
loser semis.
Yep, here we go. Let's see what Kala can do against Yoshimitsu. Does he know the
Kala.
matchup? He knows every matchup apparently. Oh, nice. Oh, on the back. But Kane. stopped him.
That's
Thank
weird.
you.
What a punish.
Hey,
Look
could
at that. He
somebody
knows the
shoot
matchup.
that guy?
Oh, but the
I wonder what that's
so
about. Is it
submissive.
because it's
Time. Oh,
LGTBBQ
yeah, he
season?
got that combo here. And this side step.
Oh, but no proper punish.
I noticed that
Float.
that's
it's
been
gone
pretty
in the
popular.
air Anyway.
Before, people used to spam like a link, you know, like suicide attempt, and it would be a link,
Oh, no.
and then they'd get you to watch their like fucking shitty ass stream.
Try
But
to-
now it's
Didn't
like,
come in, down 4-3+4.
whatever.
Option there
We
to
don't even
stop
want
the
to give you a
jump
link.
down 4-3+4.
We just want to get banned. Fuck
The
it.
rage drive is there. Kane's rage drive
I don't know.
takes his
Meat spin attempt. Yeah, I know, right?
wide running
Meat
three
spin
here to
attempt.
get the pressure in and the unblockable sword.
Can't even get to 50 spins? What are you, a noob?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Oh, nice here to stop the spring kick, and that is another. He tried to hop kick there, but he didn't have time, so he got hit by the sword sweep. But another drop combo. Down forward 2 after the minus frame, so that is gonna be another round for Kane and Trench.
Let's see what Kelak can do now.
Because again, he's doing more mids now. Very nice option here to stop him from ducking. And another down forward 2. That is gonna be the damage again. Or is it the mix-up? There is a mix-up here. Down back 3s.
I'm pretty entertained by the commentary, honestly. Remember that guy, what was that guy's name? The Palabellum on fire? That guy was hype. And I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Sidestep into Motherhorn.
Wow.
Motherhorn?
He's gonna
Oh
take
shit. I think I found a new name for that move.
After the
Motherhorn.
plus frames.
Damn. Sidestep into Motherhorn? Alright, I'll take that. I'm taking pointers. Write that down, guys, please. Motherhorn. I like that name. I'm gonna write that down. Thanks, my friend, comrade. Imperium, thanks for the resub.
Let's see what he can do.
Judas
Let's see.
Priest, Judas
This
Priest.
is the other card that he was using. Cataract.
Ladies and Dragons. Damn, look at the orange juice.
I'm pretty sure Kane.
Is that orange juice or is that Fanta?
So let's see if
2 liter of Fanta? Damn.
we're going
Mothers and Dragons?
Well,
Don't Google it.
one seem to be okay.
Slow.
it's a slow
Damn.
start, slow
Back
start.
already? That was pretty impressive.
Out. Oh, what a nice punish on that. Very
Is
good.
anyone gonna shoot that guy, or is it just cool now, or what? Is it cool? You guys are impressed too, huh?
Going in with the frame traps. So
All right,
nice options.
all right. Let's just let it rock, dude. Fuck it. Welcome to the chat, amigos. You'll fit right in. Fuck it, dude. Just leave them in there. They seem cool. They're really fast at making another account.
Something here to get in.
You know,
No.
you guys seem cool. Fuck it, man.
No.
Welcome to the chat.
Nice break from Kane.
Oh my god, this is a big blow.
Hella impressed, right? That was fast. I just got done talking about you being banned.
Sweep.
What
Nice
a
shit,
comeback.
dude.
What a comeback from Kelak.
Kalak takes his first
See you
fight
in a
here.
couple seconds.
That was amazing. Kane thought he would see only
I wonder what they'll do if you don't ban
Got
them.
hit by the second hand.
They'll just like feel empty inside.
Unblockable.
What do you mean you're not gonna ban me?
He's just doing the tricks. Yoshimitsu. Oh wow, the wall splat. He's
Just
gonna
accept them.
hit him.
What are you gonna do, man?
She's coming
What are you gonna do if we don't ban you?
What a round. For
I'm about to gift you a sub, dude. I'm about to gift you a sub.
Poking him with the lows.
Just be cool, amigo.
Trying to avoid the lows. Did you see that? 4-4-3.
Damn. Next level.
Nice.
You gotta outthink him.
Just poking at each other. No movement here. He's just trying My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. And he hop kicks the soul sweep.
There he is.
Reaction.
Hey, man.
Almost.
Wow.
He's there in the corner anyway.
What's up, dude?
He's gonna be the punish again.
Damn, these fucking mods in here are bitches, man.
Let's save. Yes. Do the rage chart. Chill. Calm down.
Anyway, I'll see you in a
Look
bit.
around, and let's get into it again.
Hang in there, man. Judas Priest. Judas Priest.
One more round to take the set.
To make the loser final.
Mod him? I know, right? You guys won't be able to shoot him if I mod him. What happens if I mod him?
Indeed, yeah. And he takes
What's the worst that he could do? Hey, no pants.
Like,
What's the worst he could do if I mod that guy? That would be so funny.
One more poke.
and that
Hello.
slow poke. That was very good by
You're
Ken.
distracting me,
What
you
a
know.
nice set.
But Kane and Trench had that in the bag from the
Already
beginning.
Top 3. It will be Tishimon. That it's already on the grand
He
final.
could spam faster
And then now
if he's a mod.
Fergus.
How fast?
Tishimon versus Kane.
Hmm.
One Kalak.
Okay, Fergus versus Kalak. This is another classic.
Yeah, it is.
And-
We played so many times.
But I think in this one,
Damn, 2 or 3 times
remember
faster?
correctly, Fergus has always lost.
Really?
I think so in tournament.
That is tempting.
Kane.
Oh, let me fast forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Game versus
For this
This
G, a very important team from UYU.
yeah.
UU.
You can ban everyone in the chat?
USA.
Hey, you know, this isn't sounding like such a bad idea.
Japanese. Oh,
Thank you.
Tetsu no Agi.
No one.
And JNIFX gifted a sub. Oops. Thanks, guys.
So well.
Alright, this is good.
Let's see how they can.
Thank you.
Is this losers finals?
They just at the beginning. Oh, never.
Winners
I was gonna
finals.
say they just
This
poke
is
it.
winners
Oh, let's
finals.
Go with a mid check.
Well, it's a poke also. Because it says so.
Hey,
He takes the
who who put Tishumon in losers?
And this is
Did I miss that?
the wall standing Punisher
Damage or mix up damage.
goes for
He
the
could ban all the subs.
wall, and Fergus
Hey, that doesn't
with
sound
the
half bad either.
and capitalizes on it. And the back three for the float.
Tishumon is in winners, so why does it say winners finals up there?
Fergus is trying to
Doesn't it say winners finals up there?
it breaches it. Okay.
So this is losers finals, even though it says winners finals.
with the avoiding the paddle.
It's been saying winners finals. Oh, alright. Cool.
He gets the float.
Maybe that's what the tournament's called.
Tries to go with the back four, but Kane tech roll is
It's kind of a weird name for a
That is
tournament.
gonna be a combo. He thought it was gonna
Could
work,
cause
but Kane,
confusion.
Not quite. And now we got here King at the he was at the wall, but Fergus is whiffed. And that is gonna
Fergus
be
is wet?
And the-
He was
So-
near the wall, but
so
Fergus is
spinning.
wet, so
very good.
didn't work out.
Thank you.
Another flash. And that's gonna be the launch.
Another
Timing.
flush.
Fergus.
Timing for Fergus.
He was so patient and the timing was so perfect. And now he's at the wall. Very nice slow poking here.
Thank you.
He baits the flash but not quite punish it. The dredge dive. Oh,
Almost.
what a nice
Wow.
good one.
And no combo?
Yeah, probably the distance was too much for the combo, so he dropped it.
Lou Dog and B Brock and Jim Bag. Here, 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 here. Thanks very much for those subs, guys. Thanks for liking my stream.
Fergus is going
Everyone's doing well. I spent the day hanging out with my grandma and my mom. We went out to lunch. It was cool.
There's a lot of respect now. Back four trying
Respect?
to get counter hits. The strings. And he gets counter hit.
Man, you gotta be ready for that. It's like #1 against Yoshi. That and Flash. Against Yoshi, the two things you always gotta watch out for. I mean, Sword Sweep too, but let's not talk about Sword Sweep. We're talking about in the neutral, when you're standing there. You always gotta watch out for Flash, and you always gotta watch out for down forward 1-2 into Stone Fist, and that whole mix-up. That is essential.
1-0 for Kane.
Yoshi has a ton of shit in the nooch.
Oh, this is
nice.
the
Yeah, of course he does, but none of it is like super mega beastly
downstairs is
compared
so
to those
good.
two
Never
things.
see it.
Everything else is like solid, but those two things specifically are very, very good.
let's see what we can see here now. Fergus is going to. He's gonna
Sword sweep is also important, but you can backdash it in the neutral. Sword sweep is only really dangerous in tech catch situations. That's when it's really dangerous. Because even in the neutral, some people can react and jump over it. So
couldn't touch there.
you need it to be a tech roll catch, where if they tech roll, it's gonna hit no matter what. Nice combo. Wow, he could have broke though, right? He didn't want it. He wanted the corner. Excuse me.
Strings. Okay, he's tried to stop him, sidestepping with the back one probably. I mean the back three. Yeah, no punish on the back.
Wow.
Oh,
These guys are really scrapping.
Thank
But
you.
you can see that there isn't a whole lot of movement going on up close. I think that would really spice things up if one of them just started really taking to lateral movement. It's a lot of back and forth between these guys, right? They're playing like a tug of war style right now.
Nice damage. What's the mix up here? Mid. Oh, Kane just hop kicking. He's like, you're not gonna hit me.
Mix up.
Nice mix up. Fergus knew, so he just stayed down.
I'm keeping my eyes open for a sidestep.
That's the cancans.
Counter hit Kankan's gonna make it.
You guys tell me when you see one.
The second wall.
This whole round, I haven't seen a single sidestep. Let's watch this round. Keep an eye out for a sidestep. We saw a little there, didn't count.
Again, they're mid checking each other.
I mean a real sidestep, one that's designed to make something whiff.
Kane. A lot of fours coming out.
To make something whiff in order to sidestep it and punish it.
Almost
Have you seen one yet?
break there by Kane as well.
There's a little bit. Positioning doesn't count. I'm not talking about positioning sidestepping. I'm talking about... So there we go. There's a little bit from Kane. That's still positioning though. He wants the wall.
With his movement there.
We don't get any sidestepping. There's a move.
Is that
This is gonna kill. This is gonna kill. Big damage. Very nice.
He doesn't miss it this time.
See, that lack of sidestepping is what I think you need to make Oscar really a ferocious tournament character.
These strings.
That lateral movement. It's just not like
Didn't know how to float that.
it's these two players, their style, I think. Right?
He barely with the punish on the back three.
Not a lot of sidestepping.
For Kane.
There was a little bit right there, yeah.
Ducks that low and it's very good.
But the thing is, you
Down
know,
for two.
in this game,
Sidestepping and
you're supposed to, and I say supposed to in a very gormless way, because you're not really supposed to do anything, right? You don't have to do it, right? But typically, you would say in a game like this, sidestepping is really common. Like, you're supposed to see it all the time.
he probably was
No matter what character, even Jack, who can't really even sidestep much at all. Even Jack, you're supposed to see it.
He just knows what he's doing.
So you can almost, it's almost like, you know, a testament to their play styles, because both these guys aren't using it much.
The other wall and the
Nice
blockable
tech
to the wall
catch.
splat. The damage
Oh,
on that. Very
damn, tying it up,
Very
Fergus.
good by Fergus.
Damn, did you see
With the
that?
solo, and that
From
could be
tying it up?
match.
Woo!
Wow.
Very
I
good.
saw that.
So we're going to the
I saw that.
Mishima Dojo now.
Say word?
The song from this stage always takes me back to like when
All right.
the game wasn't out and we were watching arcade games. From
That was, that's quite the pop-off for tying it up. Let's see what he's got. This is 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But there was no Mishima on the tournament.
Would you recommend the Hori Fighting Edge? Hell yeah, dude. It's my favorite stick.
Oh no, in terms of team, no.
But, I mean,
That's-
I would recommend
Emulging is super strong.
any
But
stick that
anyway,
has competition-ready parts.
Thank you.
It's just a matter of what your
Kane
preference
is
is.
just poking him down here. He's half HP now.
Nice punish.
Nice punish there.
None of the sticks out there are bad.
Nice, and that's, oh,
Except for those
but
minis.
no, Fergus
Those
broke
are
it.
trash.
And now,
Any of them.
very low HP.
Kwamba Drone, Hori Mini, Mad Catz Mini.
Thank you.
They're all garbage.
Blocking everything here.
Other than those, every stick is good. It's just a matter of if the shoe fits. It's got to be like Cinderella. I wore those Ultra Boosts today. They are impressive.
Down to not-
Impressive.
not hit him.
It's also, it's not just that they're comfortable in terms of
Thank you.
cushioning, It's also that they're so light on your feet and they breathe so well. It's kind of like walking around in socks.
Good punish. In the back
Pretty
three.
impressive.
That is Fergus.
I'm new to Ultra Boosts. I got my first pair.
Very nice mix up there. This is
Damn, dude. Fergus turned it around.
1-1.
Impressive.
Oh my god. Low post. Another one. Oh, he's just responding with his own lows.
I also bought a new pair of
Fergus
Adidas, not
went for it,
Adidas,
but
of
no
Asics
duck by Kane.
Cumulus 19.
Although he blocked it.
Cumulus is this type of Asics shoe that I think is pretty good. And I got the newest ones. They're very comfortable.
For a good amount of HP.
And much cheaper than Ultra Boosts. But they're traditional shoes. You know, like,
Exactly. Kane
they're
trying to get in,
shoes.
Fergus mixing it up. And that mid.
Damn, he's getting
Very good by
clobbered.
Fergus. The
Fuck.
mix-ups are on point right now.
Ultra Boosts look like women's sneakers. They do kind of have a weird look to them, though I don't know if they look like women's sneakers. I got black ones.
And he was
But they do kind of have a weird look to them. I know what you mean. But I don't dislike it. It's comfortable and it looks cool. It's like it kind of has like a casual look to it, right? That's what I feel like it has. It has a casual kind of a,
on the whiff though.
like you're not trying to,
No, back four.
I don't know. You can't really wear those shoes to anything that's anything serious. The way you could wear black shoes to like a club or something, right? You could wear like black sneakers to a loose, like a semi-loose dress code place, but those are kind of gormless.
There we go. And the low poke.
But I mean, who cares? They're comfortable.
Very
Nice
good.
block. Nice block from Fergus.
Very good by Fergus. He has done too many lows. Fergus knew.
He knew it.
This guy's getting hyped. Did we get a name on these commentators?
So I'm gonna block this time. I don't care if I lose. And there he was. And everyone's cheering for Fergus right now. That's crazy.
Crowd is supporting
Don't know him.
Yeah.
Aris, I would recommend Nike Cortez. Yeah, I really gotta get a pair just for the laughs, right?
Otherwise it was dead.
It's kind of like how I want to buy a lowrider just for the laughs. Hit the switches for the bitches. 8 batteries in the trunk.
More difficult now for
I want to get a Monte Carlo Super Sport lowrider.
exactly. He likes
Or
it.
a
He loves
Buick
it.
Regal.
Down to just
Nike Cortez, leather belt.
Nice punish from Kane.
Hell yeah.
punish there. The can-cans.
Oh my god.
He stops the lows there.
I already shop at the Cholo store.
Not afraid.
I buy all my clothes from the same place that all the Cholos go to.
Low whiffs.
The hardcore Cholos.
Mids. Oh, the sword doesn't get reversed, and that is gonna be the round for Kane and Trench.
Come and grab, take it.
Yeah, the airbrushed t-shirt
For once now.
with a dude holding a girl in chains or whatever.
Trying to not to do- oh,
Or like the smiling and
mid.
sad
He's not
face
trying to
masks.
not to do many
That
lows.
shit's mad Cholo.
Kane knows when he's doing them.
The smiling and sad face masks are way up there.
Oh, unblockable. Oh, my
Oh!
God, they
Oh!
punished that. They
And he was
really
able to block that?
He punishes the
Damn,
flash.
Yoshi.
Plus frames from
Poor
him.
guy.
He's
Why didn't he
trying to
flash? I wonder why he didn't feel it.
It is, oh my god, that's the block on that. And the trade. That was a big trade. And back three. He hit the back three. and
Damn,
that's gonna be a run
Fergus.
For Fergus.
And he's got the
Well,
lead
nice
in
back three
the
on
set
tackle. He
too.
was trying to do
3 out of
the
5, I'm
ultimate
assuming.
tackle, and he
Though
got it.
Euro tournaments sometimes get crazy.
Trying to catch him again with the 1+2. And the can trade. That is a nice trade there. Kana is a and just
Dude named Little Joker.
forward to-
Yeah, you guys remember those photographs that
Missed
girls
the
used to
just
give
a
out
bit,
at
but
school?
He's there now.
Like those cholas.
Up
They would
forward.
take pictures and they would write all this shit in the back with hearts and stuff. And they would give out these
But they
photos.
punish on that.
That shit's old
He
school.
knew, and he's
They would go to the mall and take
that is the
pictures.
punish that he needed.
You
And
guys are
that
12,
came
so
2-1 in this,
you don't know shit about that. But some of you are old.
Yeah, here
They don't even have photos now. Now it's like Snapchat. Send pictures of dicks.
That's a very
The internet fucks everything up.
do it.
I can't imagine being a parent and having a, you know, like a 12-year-old like you guys with a cell phone. All you gotta do is Google Marn's leg. And that's it. It's over.
Fergus,
I can't handle
That's gonna be
dealing with raising a child. among you stoners?
Very nice.
Hell no. Forget it. I'm gonna get a dog.
It's very difficult to avoid.
I'm gonna get a
that.
dog.
Nice
It'll be
break, and
perfect.
Fergus on set point right now.
No punish for the fight.
Dogs don't smoke weed.
That was a punish either. Just did a low kick, but that's good enough. Nice block on that. No punish though. A lot of safe meets here, going back and forth, and they're just checking each other.
Oh shit.
For both of them.
I didn't think about
There's no
Snoop.
risky at all. Look at that safe. That's plus frames. That is very safe. Again,
Excellent argument.
and that's gonna be the round.
Yeah, I'm having a great day. It's Big Sunday.
Nice. Stopping the side step there. Stopping the rich knife is out now.
Damn, Kane and Trench was really going for it, it looks
Very
like.
good block there by Kane. What is going on? The down 1+2.
Man.
Fergus. Fergus
Fergus.
popping off.
Wow.
What a down 1+2 there. What a set.
Damn, is there like a rivalry between those two? It seemed kind of intense.
What an amazing
Damn,
play there
Fergus.
by Fergus.
Nice
There
work.
he
So
got
he's
the
second place or
big
first
combo
place?
there. He just
I don't know
put
who
inside
wins,
pass and
but he's
took
praying
it.
right now.
Final match now.
Now
Super
we got the
Arcade was
grand
dope
final.
today. Cool, man.
Winners finals.
Oh,
I like
yeah, we
Super
got
Arcade too. I go
Fergus
there.
first.
I went there on
Tishman.
Thursday. I usually go there at
Oh
least
my
once a
God,
week.
Tishman.
So
Just to, you know, see other humans, hang out. I like going there for
Oh, we
fun.
got another question.
we have another question, but this is a big one. Okay. Anyone? Do you know the size of the ViewSonic screen that you are?
Do you remember the lil homies you
we
could
go.
find in the gumball machines at the grocery store?
Of course I remember the little homies. Are you kidding me? Of course I remember
very
little
much.
homies. Who doesn't?
Congratulations.
Lil homies? Yeah, dude. Of course I remember those. I think they still have them.
And well, first now, take out here.
Lil
Our
homies. Hey
sponsors, we
newbie,
have
thanks.
Yusan
And
we
AKA
have,
Ghosts. And Tuck.
Hadi.
And
we have
Ex Horesco. And Morton Salt Fairy. And Cupcakes for
Well, he
Life.
does. Yeah, let's.
And Lou Dog.
So
Thanks, guys.
Here it is. Full task for him. But
Here we go.
definitely not
Game
impossible.
1.
So let's see what he can do. Here it is. Grand final, guys. Get high.
Lil
Let's go.
homies.
It's starting, and the sweep is there. The crowd is going
The
crazy
soup
right
is
now.
there.
Back for whiff, but not punished anyway. I just misses. And Tishman was ready as well. So let's go. One run. Oh, what is standing 1+2 that hits him? Nice for punish. Did you see that was so fast? The plus frame from the 4-1. Fergus is
Guys, would you clean up your act, please?
like
Better ingredients,
a lot,
please.
and that is the low to take the first round. Tishman gets the first round in this set.
Clean it up.
Back to mix-ups. No punish on that. What a punish there, though.
Thank you.
He did it.
Ouch.
Oh my god, the keep out there by Tishman trying to stop the
That was
there,
that was a
but
no
doing
respect.
big damage, and now the
Turnstile.
mix-ups. Fergus just waiting there. Punish just barely missed. There we go. the
This
double
is a
one.
double jep, right?
Nice low pokes here. He's very low on HP.
Can't even remember.
Yeah, that was a very important mid there.
I think, you know, it's so much more fun to watch players you recognize and know of. And that's part of what I meant earlier when I was saying this year, it's a big year for Europe. Because a lot of these players, Super Akuma, Gerlanda, you know, tons of these Europe players,
Very nice pressure. This
we know them because the Namcops have given them a spotlight, right? We've seen them. So even my Italian paisano friend right here, Tishuman, how often do you get to see a pure-blooded Italian player, right? Italian paisano Tekken players, you don't get to see them. But Namco gives us this opportunity, gives him this opportunity to show us his Italian skills.
Fergus's lucky claw is probably one of the best in Europe.
Yugava, big 60? Thanks, muchacho. Yeah, I know this is grand finals. Didn't I say that? Did I not say that?
So, yeah.
I know it's grand
He
finals.
has put a lot of time into her. So let's see what he can do here. Let's see how.
Thanks, Nugava. Thanks, Alibaba is here, and AFA, Kafern, or whatever.
That down for one is super
Hey, how about that overlay? Huffing on butt hash behind the wheel? Jesus, that overlay is crazy. Takes up the whole screen.
Nice spacing here. Sweep. Fergus is not ducking that. Ever.
Damn, Fergus switched to Chloe?
Oh, yeah.
Damn. I don't know if I like that.
That was up.
Is that a good strat anywhere in the book?
So that's one round again. Nice kind of hit though.
I skipped over that chapter, I guess.
He's gonna take it, yeah.
Broken and the mix up.
Really good combo from
I don't think it's a good strat. I know he side hoes that hoochie mama, Katarina.
Get the combo.
But outside of your side hoe,
There's another kind of hit. Taking to
Lucky
the wall
Chloe?
almost.
And we're not talking about just some enemy here.
Very nice poke.
This is
Kali roll.
Tishuma. Excuse me.
Right stripes is there. No follow up though. So now they're back to neutral. Fergus trying to chop it. Very good. The poking is really working out for him right now.
He's working. He's working.
Cat's a nice lady.
It's really working. So let's go.
I don't know, man.
Power crash there.
I don't know any nice ladies that walk out of the house dressed like that.
But look at his HP though. So he's doing work. He's doing work. The lows with the plus frames. The back one there. What? That's a perfect.
Damn, is this turning out to be a good idea?
Coming back now.
Oh, shit.
2-1 for him. Oh, very nice punish there.
Thank you.
Maybe it's a curveball idea.
Look at the damage.
But how curvy?
Taken to the wall, down for one.
Ooh.
Yes, the wall combo there, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Another
almost.
kinda hit.
Damn. This could be a good idea.
Mid, and it doesn't break the throw. What a nice
Oh,
barrage up.
shit.
What a mix up there. Tishuma knew.
Gosh.
He's gonna-
That was a no reward.
Wow, so many blocks.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, what is that?
This could hurt.
What is that? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
Oh! Oh, man, that... Oh, no, he got it. Damn!
That is
Ties up
one
grand
round,
finals.
And Fergus is
But-
doing the pose.
Oh, damn, Fergus did the pose, too?
Fergus is doing
We
the
missed
pose.
it.
That is really, really good for him.
Thank you,
1-1.
Arada, for that character. Thank you, Arada.
What a nice Richard.
Fast forward, right? Nah, I think I'll wait.
Hammerhead. Really nice stage.
Oh
Love
yeah,
it.
it's so beautiful as well.
It's a curvy from a lack of training play opponent. I'm going to go ahead and read that again.
Seems to be a good option right now.
It is a curvy from a lack of training play opponent. I'm going to read that again.
Has had time to think.
Hey,
It is a
finally
curvy
got
from a
into
lack
Tekken
of
7.
training play
Can you
opponent.
recommend a good fighting pad for PC?
One more time.
Good matchup.
Of course he knows it. You see that parry?
It is a curvy from a lack of training play opponent.
No duck on that.
Thank
Can you
you.
recommend a what?
There, all of this hidden.
Good fighting pad?
Oh, folks there. Wait, but he misses.
Hey, thanks, well dang it. Is that a joke?
Fergus.
What's a good fighting pad?
He's gonna do that to stay at the wall.
What's a fighting pad?
Mid. He breaks the throw this time. No power crash. Everything is hearing right now. And the Kali roll.
Chopped ahead.
Low here.
AP Docs, Jervan, and well dang it. Thanks. If you're talking about a controller, I like the DualShock 3.
Oh my god, nice, very nice by Tishman. He
DualShock 4 is also good.
Fergus got impatient. With
I can tell you to stay away from the GameCube controller. You don't want that. Unless you're going for the only reason you want a GameCube controller is just as like a prop if you're going cruising for Smash MILFs. Cause you know it's gonna be familiar to them. You can just keep it with you. You can hold it up like Sub-Zero's wind pose. Spinal cord. As soon as you see the Smash MILF, hold it up.
Oh, there we go. Maybe that. Maybe that.
Flawless victory.
Again, he drops the whole combo.
He drops a lot of combos.
Man, I can't believe they didn't announce a new Moron Combat. What the fuck?
Okay.
What are they doing over there?
That is
Sleeping on the
some
job.
other hits here. That's him back to the stage here. Let's see if he can. Oh, what a whiff! Fisherman's so on point with those.
The DualShock 3
He got the whiff.
D-pad feels more responsive.
Stop that.
I like both, but I prefer DualShock 3 if I could choose.
Come in.
But they're both good.
It's very close.
I don't like the Xbox pad. The worst pad I've ever used in my entire life is easily the Steam controller. The Steam controller is
What up, Aris
crazy.
in chat? Did I miss any cool secret Discord tech?
I was looking forward to the Steam controller, but man, it is an outrage. It's a piece of shit. J-Man, thanks, dude. Hey, thanks, man. I don't think so.
Let's see if we can actually reach this
Steam controller was a piece of shit.
Dark for him, but definitely he can do it. Just keeping the interest, he's just going to go straight into it. And Tishman is getting the lows now. There it is, another one, the snake touch.
Damn, double?
Fergus gets the clean hit on the wake up kick, no combo, and he blocks it, but no launcher. He's gonna have to work harder now. Very nice duck. And the homie move to stop the sidestepping. No
Damn, this commentary is sick.
Either. Well, he made that whiff again.
Man, it would be pretty nice to have some backup, like, you know.
Very good. He's punishing everything. And with the 4-2,
I guess you can't pull it off. I was gonna say to be able to have some kind of an accent, right? But then you're gonna end up pulling some Frank Caliendo shit, you know? It has to be natural. These guys take advantage. You know, it's kind of like how British people, they sound sophisticated, even if they're morons. It's like, it's just unfair. The accent makes you sound a little bit sophisticated.
If that is a full hit, that's gonna be it.
I guess it's kind of also like the way, you know, like black dudes just easily say the N-word. Like Killa 6. Man. Hey, what's up with Killa 6? I miss that guy. He's my favorite streamer.
Thank you.
That guy says that shit way too much. It's dangerous watching Killa 6 stream because you watch it too much, you're gonna start picking up the lingo. That's not the kind of lingo you're trying to pick up. You're trying to put that lingo down. You don't want to pick it up. You want to put it down. But it's funny.
Very nervous right now. He cannot do this. Very nice. And the down back too.
Yeah, I'm a Killa 6 fan. Hell yeah.
The winner of ADFT 9. Wow, that was amazing. So well deserved.
Fergus tried.
I wasn't even watching at the end.
Really hard.
Good job. But wow, Tishman was...
Tishman won again.
Insane. That was so
Tishman
Congratulations,
won
Tishman.
again. You know, as far back as I can remember, you guys fill in my... Wow, this guy's too loud. Fill in the gaps in my memories. But Tishman has been dominating Europe since he became Italian. Is that right? Nobody's beaten Tishman ever since he became Italian, right? Which is part of why it's so funny that he is Italian. Because all of a sudden, Italy is the strongest country in Europe. And, you know. Hey, what's up, dude? You're back. Ah, damn. I was about to mod you, amigo. Mod him. I tried. The mods in this chat room are bitches. It's all good. J-Man, Gurk, and Galitson. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Let's see here. That ends that, right? That wraps that puppy up nicely. Oh, we should hear what he's saying. I want to hear what he's saying.
And
what? Let's test her in casuals. Okay, I want to hear what he says. Those are some short ass shorts.
Okay, you lost that, but that wasn't really bad.
Thank you.
What do you think? How do you think you did in that set?
I think because with Asuka in the winners finals with Asuka, I felt like I dropped too much.
Okay.
And, I was too.
The mic.
In winners finals, I was dropping a lot of stuff with Asuka, so that kind of tilted me a little bit. So I figured that because I won't drop stuff with Chloe because her combos are straightforward, and I've tested her in casuals, and I just felt it was worth a shot trying her in grand finals.
Man, it's hard understanding what they're saying.
Lucky Chloe was the right one instead of.
I read you loud and clear.
Because, Asuka and Katarina share similar troubles in that they struggle to open up troubles a little bit. But Chloe is a bit more straightforward in her offense. That I can kind of free flow with it. Because I play Chloe similar to Asuka with the from Criterion mix-up. So I figured I get more word out of that. So.
He's also kind of going back away from the mic and then getting closer to it, almost as though it's his instinct.
What's your
Bagel Tornado? Thanks very much, man, for that subscription.
Like your overall experience from the tournament.
This is definitely one of the better tournaments I've been to.
Is it?
The important thing was cash shows, and there's plenty of cash shows, and I was happy to have that. The organization, like, it was a bit delayed, but the pools are run very quickly.
Well, all right. He's talking about the tournament. That's going to wrap that up. Is Tishumon going to talk about being a Paisano?
Up against Fergus in grand finals. Were you sure you were going to win that?
Thank you.
It's good questions. Actually, since last year...
Give him a break. He's got a very thick Italian accent.
I have never played against him, so it was quite a long time no see each other. But while, in a TW tournament, I was thinking about the Fergus Asuka. Of course, every players as well. But I was ready.
You were ready. So you were ready for his Asuka, but then he just goes ahead and picks Lucky Chloe. Were you scared? Or no, not scared.
Of course, he has lots of.
Quinn's making fun of his Italian accent. That's fucked up.
My Levin has more
nothing
lots
funny
of
about an Italian accent
against to Lucky Chloe.
Okay.
So I had confidence and then just believe myself. Yeah.
I see. And as I asked Fergus, now are you first for the Europeans in the ladder now?
Depends on how many points Super Akuma has it.
Oh, okay, I see.
But probably I'm first. Maybe now it's 325 points. So it means world top 8 around.
Very, very nice, very nice.
So it was good opportunity.
Yes,
to me
and you did
to
super well there, man. And so, what are you going to do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you going to VSF?
Are you trying to tell me that he is not Italian?
I tried to go into Japan as well in August. I want to go ever.
Listen, there is no doubt in my mind that he is 100% pure blooded.